I just saw a video about a strategy of not paying debt collectors. What the video claims. The creator recounts being contacted by a collection agency demanding payment for a debt they didn't owe. They advise consumers to refuse payment and demand proof, saying, if they can't provide documentation in court, you can dispute or force dismissal. Legal reality versus video advice. You have the right to request validation under the FDCPA. You may request validation of a debt within 30 days of initial contact. Collectors must provide documentation proving you owe the debt. Court won't guarantee dismissal. If a collector sues you and cannot provide documentation, you may win, but that's a legal process, not an instant fix. The attorney or agency could still prove the debt with adequate records or reassign it to a law firm or buyer. Disputing real debts comes with risks. Refusing to pay a valid debt without the collector providing the proof you are demanding may harm your credit score or lead to legal judgment. Using informal or template disputes without evidence may trigger ignored claims or worse. They may sue if they had the documents. Saying, I don't want to pay without disputing formally won't stop collection. Demanding proof is correct, but you still should not ignore it if the debt is actually valid and set aside enough funds if you have to settle the debt if it's validated. Recommended actions you can trust. 1. Request debt validation in writing within 30 days of first contact. 2. Check your credit report to confirm whether the debt and balance appear. 3. Ignore improper or abusive collection behavior, but do not dismiss demands if the debt may be valid. 4. Dispute formally with bureaus or collectors only if you genuinely suspect a mistake or lack of documentation. 5. Consult a consumer law attorney or credit counselor if you're being sued or unsure about the debt's legitimacy. Challenging a debt collection is your right, but it's a legal process, not a quick hack. If a collector can't prove the debt in court, you may avoid liability, but most legitimate debts are backed by documentation. Proceed with care, request validation professionally, and don't disregard a valid claim. See aside funds to settle at a discount if you have to. Would you like help drafting a debt validation letter, checking whether a particular debt appears on your credit report, or exploring steps to defend a lawsuit if you're being sued?